Hello there everybody and welcome back to episode 8 of my gameplay series for the Middle-Age Nabar faction in Dominion 6. So, where did we leave the last time? Well, we've been attacking the Kingdom of Man or the Empire of Man or however these guys are really called, and we've made quite a success so far. There's unit stacks of ours marching towards the lands of man, and we reconquered all of the areas here, as these guys were pretty inclined on picking these up from me. And we still have a fortress in the Listless Lands sitting there and churning out as many troops as possible. It's not much though. It's a big problem that this place is just not really up to... Well, there's a lot of power missing in the Listless Lands, but we are going to go for the construction of a lab here nevertheless. And we're going to construct the fortress, as this is pretty much where the hammer will fall. I mean, this is a province that, if the AI has only a smidge of functionality in it, it needs to have it, you know? Therefore, we need to fortify it. I really hope that during today's episode we can conquer the province of Kopos, but we'll see that. So, first things first, I'll be moving Shakala and Robbie's troops over to the Desert of Cliff Dwellers. I mean, we do have a pretty decent troop stack sitting here, but we either march forward or we use the additional troops to breach the fort. What we need to take care of now today is this troop stack here. This is going to be what we're going to try and attack with our troops there, which is, well, we'll see. This will be a very exciting fight to begin with. And we've already spent most of our turn gold to the construction of these buildings. Let's just put all these commanders on defense. So, how can I have a commander in Mande? Oh, that's the fortress that hasn't breached yet. I see. Now, alright, then we're going to have to research a wee bit more here. Alright, we did a lot of summoning and the like lately. Let's see, Yamina is still on the march. She brings the reinforcements up to the front line. Our armies are looking good, if I might say that. Alright. Let's see how that situation will play out now. Alright, there was a battle in the Mighty Pillars, so we're going to watch that battle. We're not going to watch the review, because that would be boring. So yeah, that's the... I gotta say, on paper they looked a lot more scary. So, Gift of the Furies, Scorching Winds. First hail of arrows goes down on him. Let's see. There's a couple of the green dogs running into a front line. A couple of wolves running into a front line. Let's see. The first Knight of Man smacking into my front line. But all in all, I don't really see any opposition here, except for the cavalry. That seems to be a bit of a problem. But so far, we're smacking everything that they are putting in front of us. Our archers are behaving oddly. I think I need to reconfigure them. There's something really wrong about their behavior here. They're advancing. They shouldn't be advancing like that. I mean, in all honesty, a Adite archer is still a force to be reckoned with in the melee, but usually they shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, there is... I mean, these guys, they look like they are fighting it out quite decently, but that Knight of Stone here, well, I think he's sitting on a lost spot here. So there's a couple of animals in the back line. Oh, shoot. Lamia, alright. Pressuring my backline quite a lot. But it doesn't look like they're really getting through anything here. So, let's fast forward a bit. Yeah, that's my mages are pelting the Lamia from the background and killing them off. Alright. So, let's see. We lost a handful of Adite archers, but we had a loss of 20 people versus a kill count of 115. So, what happened in the Dawnland? Our forces defeated the attacking forces from Relier. Ah, yeah, that's why we are defending that place, right? So, let's check back for the hold and attack archers. Ah, yeah, right. So, I think they must have tried to get closer to the enemy archers and ruined it this way. Okay, so far, really good news. We totally killed them off, and that was easy enough for us. The Desert of the Cliff Dwellers castle isn't being breached yet. We have a lack of resources there. Yeah, that's really not enough supplies there. So I'd say we march forward, as we have now all it takes. I mean, the old land site, I think it might get overran, so we're moving to old land with that troop stack. Let's recruit a commander over there. And as we now finally have a lab here, not only are these girls able to research things, they also are now capable of forging things that they need. And so many thanks to the comment which pointed out that the items that we are forging here, you know, if I'm forging one item here, it is available back there as well. That somehow pretzeled up my brain, and I was very mind blown when I realized that I really made things harder on myself than necessary. Either way, I wanted to share that tidbit with you, unless you already knew about it, but yeah. So, let's see. Our man Monte is back on track, and we're churning out Adite elite troops again like it's nothing. The problem that we got right now is that we need to shut down our troop production rather soonish, as we rack up more and more upkeep. I mean, I noticed that I'm currently at 50% upkeep of my income. The Statue of the Sitting God. Enchantment bonus. That's nice. There's a lot of cool things in this game that are just really, really cool. So, the Kingdom of Dara. Let's see if this is even a fight worth looking at. Okay, that is much more dramatic than I anticipated. So I think we found the primary doom stack of man. Oh shoot! I think we are going to see a wholesale slaughter here. That won't go well for us. So this dude casts Swarm. That's a full-on hardcore summoning spell as far as I know. I mean, these guys don't feature too many high-quality troops. The high-quality troops are their knights here, which are already pretty heavily under harassment, you know? The enemy is summoning a lot. That's one thing that I do notice. But so far, I'm not sure our front line is holding up surprisingly well. We're spitting down fire and death on them, but I do see that we're slowly getting overrun here. Yeah, we lost that fight. We clearly lost that fight. But I gotta say, these guys also had here pretty much a lot more things on the table than I had. So we killed off a lot of their knights here. That is good. They even had fire drakes there. So the biggest killers were the Wardens of Avalon, and we didn't kill too many of them. Of course, these guys are perfect giant busters. Yeah, we did put a dent into their troop roster, but not substantially much. So yeah, that was not good. That was not good. So these guys will break us down if we stay there like that. this is, we already saw what they did with a similar strike force, so, yeah. Assumedly, they will try to punch us back there. So we just fall back. There's no need to play the hero here. We can easily just... Well, a huge Catobal pass was seen over the army. Alright. I mean, I want that part here. I don't necessarily need to beat them into submission. But it surely helps. Alright, we lost a ton of troops here. That was not pleasant. Well... So what I do feel like is we need more mages on the front line. Don't you agree? So let's see what we can do here. Back here in Naba, we have a huge training facility for these blokes there. And let's see. So troop-wise, well... We're still just sitting there on the Dawnland. But I think I need to keep the troop stack there alive. I mean, I would like to build a fortification there, but doesn't seem like it's coming together that quickly. So, I'd say Elmira's reinforcement stack is traveling that way. And, I mean, I don't know what these blokes are up to with their troop stack there. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move both of our troop stacks to the Forest of Idun. Because I really think we have a realistic chance of fighting them off back there. Quite easily. And that would be a pretty good spot for us to just attack them if they are that brave. So let's summon myself a couple of Jin warriors here. I mean, I got this facility there, so might as well use it, right? Let's summon, let's recruit up a nice strike force back here. Here in Elidor, we also got quite some troops available. Let's give that troop stack a lift to the old land. There we go. So I think that sums it up quite nicely. I mean, I could do something with all those people here in Naba. But, you know, I want to keep the research going. At some point, we need to get past these extreme research point hurdles, too. Alright, so let's see how this will go down. I somehow think that that massive troop stack was headed towards the Desert of the Cliff Dwellers. So, let's see, yeah. What was that stack? Where did these guys come from? But they made it back to friendly territory. That's good. So let's see, yeah, here. I wanted to check if this was actually a real fight or if it was just a fluke. So, the forces of Ys are banging on the door of Kenan. Not fun. I really dislike that. So, that was more luck than anything else, I'd say. So they are sitting in the Kingdom of Dara. Seriously? I mean, we just could go and attack them like that. Huge battle? Would we win that? Possibly. Possibly not. Let's try it out. I mean, we got a nice another troop stack here closing in on us. I'll tell you what, we're going to cast more spells. Let's keep those Jin warriors coming. They are making a really, really nice surprise package for whoever is trying to mess us up. So, finally we can build... Ah, the Dawnland has already a fortress all the way along. Oh, shoot. Could have recruited people there all the way. Alright. Not that much of a big deal. Let's build another lab back there. Send this man patrolling. And let's think about the situation here. So, we got Yamina backing up our troops. And where's Elmira? Shouldn't there be a massive troop stack? Look at that troop stack in Remesia. We've got to bring that to a front there, too. Like, seriously. Let's recruit an Adite general on top of that. And fire away! I'm very scared about that fight incoming there, but at the same time, I feel like this is one of the best things that we can possibly do. Hit them hard, you know. Ooh, that was surely the fight that we just kicked off. So, Kenan, the man people were attacking us. Yeah, that's okay. That was to be expected. But Dara. The Battle of Dara. So, let's see. This is not exactly the same troop stack that we were facing the other day. So I'm pretty sure that these guys will just get blown up by us. I don't know where the where them dudes put their other troop stacks, but that's just burning people, and we've lost 5 units, and we annihilated more than 100. So all right. The old land has been attacked, but we fought it back, obviously. So, turns out it was really good that I moved my reinforcements over there. So let's watch that battle. So they went over here, Sea Trolls, Lamia. Alright. And yeah, for us, we got the standard package there. We got a couple of knights all falling in the backline there. Yeah, that's just what happens if our troop stack is too small. This was one big cluster mess. So yeah, we lost a couple of people, but we fought back the enemy. So I'd say that was just what we'd needed. And Godwood's got defended too. Alright. We just have these dudes sitting now here, but look at us. There's Yamina coming for the save. Alright, so the huge troop stack at Remesia is going to be optimized here a wee bit. And we are going to move that into battle here as well, of course. So, let's see. At the Mighty Pillars, we are also recruiting a lot of dudes. Dawnland is now putting up finally some reinforcements for Raja. That's a very, very pleasant sight. So that means we're finally getting to the point where we are capable of fighting back. Or moving forward, however we want to call it. So, we are going to move the entire troop stack over here. I'm somewhat afraid that there will be just the next province being taken there. Diplomatic messages that are unanswered? What? Alright, the Shibaba people want no further war with us. That's okay. I mean, I got plenty of things to care about. Don't need the bad people scuttling around in any battles here too. So I wonder if the siege that we did on the fortress is now completely reverted. I think it is. So, one of my... Alright. They got an assassin here in the old land. That sucks. Alright. The Desert of the Cliff Dwellers. That was the big one that we just attacked, and yeah, hardly a battle. And at the Goldwoods, we struck back a tiny expedition force, yeah. Alright. Let's see, back here at Silvermark, we can now move on in. This guy is a basically a one-stack army. He can work out pretty decently with what he got here. The problem is just I'm straining out my money like crazy. Oh, we got construction 7 down now. Massive. So, let's see, is there... I want to try that. I want to know how much the Mareed summoning is worth it. I read really massive things about these creatures, but, well, we'll see about that. So, a battle at Canaan. So, let's see, was it a battle, or was it just a pseudo-battle? More of a pseudo-battle. So let's check out Spine Frog. 41 HP. Poisonous skin, I see. But yeah, all in all, that forest giant is a bit of a problem, but beyond that, I don't see anything that went down, surprisingly. Yamina found a toy sword. Now that sounds weird, but it's actually a magical item. So, we've been attacked by dire wolves. That must have been an event. A false prophet was sneaking around. You know, just the things that happen in your kingdom every month. Regular things. So, yeah. Cliff Dweller place is being sieged. Let's send Yamina over there to conquer more spaces there. And our man Yehiel is going to attack Morn. So we're slowly turning up the heat. We're also going to pick up the troop stack at the Mighty Pillars and send it into their faces as well. And yeah. I know that I have a new entire roster of items unlocked that I can't forge at this point, but, well, there's only so much that I can process in a short amount of time. So yeah, just like I thought, our expeditionary force just struck like a hammer into this province, and here we're just fighting against a couple of province defenders. That ain't anything interesting. The Kingdom of Dara, though, seriously? That's that? A couple of Ether warriors? Alright. Of course they win that. So... why are there barbarians attacking the Cliff Dweller's place? I am confused. Alright, we can finally attack the place there. I really don't have any clue why this is going down like that, but whatever. So, let's give another army up to Thania. Going to team her up with a couple of these. And yeah, we're going to put this down like that. You know, just keep the reinforcements flowing. But I got a slight feeling as if I am starting to beat the AI into submission here by just flooding it with way too many attackers. So there's Betane, whatever. So, what's the shortcut for Storm Castle? Capital T. Alright, we're storming the castle with all we got, because I really want to be sure that we are winning it this time. Alright, that brings our throne count up another notch, but it also brings us up to the point where we need to fight the Abesians soon, and that is what I'm not too happy about. Alright, but up until then, let's see. Wick was just a small-scale province defender thing. Morn got claimed back. That's nothing special, but let's see. The Dawnland has been attacked. Wait a sec. Our patrolling battle. But we're being sieged here? Why did Raja not defend it? Obviously she can't defend a province while she's researching. I'm very confused. Anyways, this was the battle that we wanted to see. No. That one. That's the castle, you know. So we're seeing here a... Well, okay, that's a pretty big party still. There's a lot of magical artillery fire from our side, but I mean, that's what we get when we have that many mages up and running. So, enemy mages are being whittled down now by our people. We have the first Jun warriors in the fort. These guys are really tough as nails. Alright. I don't think that these guys had any chance whatsoever against us. Yeah. So let's see, how well did it play out for us? It took us only a casualty count of 20 people. Only a couple of elite fighters and Jan guards went down, and we took down, what, 150 of the man people? So yeah, that went down quite decently. So, this dude here though, Yersh, doesn't have much troops on his hand, so I'm going to send him just over to Morn, because that's where we don't expect that many enemy troops. And now, I'd say we're moving into the capital. Alright, my man Yehiel is also in town. So, in this area here, we are going to pick up 2 more of these guys as well. Why are the Sahir not being recruited anymore? That is really not good. Anyways, so we're going to move this troop stack now down to the next front line. Because I do expect some trouble here in the upcoming time. And I do need to summon more stuff. There's so many things you can do in this game each and every turn. It's really outrageous. I mean, currently I don't really feel like I'm doing my part too well. So, we are smacking down a couple of province defenders. Here we break the siege. Nothing too special. Orn, province defenders. Andres, province defenders. Forest of Idun. Our military forces have been beaten. So, yeah, okay. There is a bit of resistance here somewhere. But luckily I got my man Yersh on this task. Alright. So yeah, we pretty much annihilated the kingdom of the man people. There's really not much resistance left there. So I'm going to drop my recruitment at Remesia. And we're going to increase our endeavors of recruitment at the other ends. But I mean, the positive side here is Raja's troop stack is constantly growing, and we are very, very close to taking the fight over to the Abesians, probably. Let's see. Let's take the fight to this castle here, and keep moving that troop stack further south. Okay. So it seems as if we are only one episode away from claiming that throne there as well. Let's see, here we are being beaten by a couple of troops there. Here we actually have a real battle, or sort of. These fire drakes, they surely kick quite hard. But I mean, in all honesty, we're just flooding Delka with melee dudes, so probably I shouldn't be too surprised about that. White Harbor. That's quite a big stack of theirs. It's somewhat troublesome, but whatever. Forest of Idun, we merely kicked down a bit of province defenders, and Bethane, we're starting to siege that place. Alright, so all in all, we can now safely say that these guys are pretty done. So we're sieging their main castle there. Yersh can follow up there. Let's see, Kapos is a bigger castle too, so we probably have to work around that. Just realized that we have a breach here in the desert of cliff dwellers. Oh no. That's quite unfortunate. Okay, so let's see. That is not good. The Abesians start fighting here. So we have to react. But this is going to be next episode's things. The Quattle Swamp. Yeah, these guys are taking it down again. And in Man, most of the province has been conquered. Yeah. So we're whittling down these guys there, but obviously we need to take care of our situation elsewhere too. Okay, my good friends, I'll leave you at this point. We're going to reorganize this mess in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I surely did. And feel free to drop me a comment. Please feel free to leave a thumbs up to show the algorithm that you liked this video. And as usual, check out the description box. Plenty of links to go around. My Discord server with a lot of like-minded gamers that love some Dominions as well. And of course there's Twitch, where I'm streaming each Sunday evening in the Middle European time zone. And of course Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee are waiting for people who'd like to support the channel. And I'd be very happy if you did. And a big thanks to everybody of you who already does. Apart from that, I want to thank you for watching this video up until the very end. Deeply appreciated, and see you all next time. I mean, we are currently pretty much on world domination, so we'll see if that works out. Bye bye.